I'm tired. I'm over it. Nobody's dancing full out. Why were we in full glam earlier if you wanted us to come here for sound check? This is stupid. This is amateur hour. I'm done.
Wow.
And then clap.
That's always giving me like iCarly. Oh.
Okay, iCarly. 3.
3, 2, 1, clap.
I clapped after you said clap, but I feel like so did you, so it's okay.
It's fine.
Well, so we are back, your favorite petty cousins. Our last episode on Encore for this season. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it, girl?
Yep. It's been a June's diary.
I feel like we have made friends. We have made enemies. Thank you so much to our cousins that have promoted our different Encore videos. They've shared them. You guys have left comments. Definitely let us know your opinions. Please continue with that because it helps us and makes us the best petty cousins that we can be. So I think with that being said, you ready to get into it?
Let's get into this finale of EBT Presents the Encore. I had to say it for the last time.
And she was presented, bitch.
Oh, she was presented. We're going to talk about this budget on this stage, okay? For the one thing that had a budget this season was what BET provided, okay, or what they presented.
I mean, but in reality, it really was just a screen and some chairs and a... But I mean, okay.
These ain't nothing but a bunch of backup singers.
But it's all about what you make it. It's all about what you make it.
You can make it to number 1, okay? So we are down to the final 5. It feels like Drag Race. This whole season kind of feels like Drag Race. I feel like we're down to like whoever's left after eliminations, and this is about to be the perform. Mm-hmm.
I ain't want to just cut you off like that. I feel like I would be remiss if we did not give an apology to our faithful cousins out there because you know that we did not do a video for the last episode of Encore. And I feel bad about it. I feel like we should let them know real quick that we apologize. But at least you guys are here. You are with us at the end.
Cora, they didn't have to know that. Hell, this is a playlist. They done got here through a YouTube video. They ain't got to know that. Go back and watch all the other ones and then count and see which one we missed. So we are down to the final 5. Do you hear that?
It's giving that
give it away. All of my love.
You can insert that Monet video right there.
No. Okay, so we are down to the final 5. The girls are dropping like flies. There have been lipsticks pulled everywhere. And we have Shamari, the twins, Pamela, Evangelist Pamela, and Kiely.
Kiely. Can't forget about Kiely, even though she forgot about herself a couple times. Shout out to Sita, which we will get to now because you know I have my final thoughts on Miss Sita. So.
This is going to be crazy, y'all.
I think we have finally established that Miss Sita, maybe you too, Sia, that Miss Sita is a sentient AI life form. She was created somewhere on the planet Xandar, and she has now come to Earth to be able to take her throne as the Princess of Earth. This is her first way back to public consciousness. That's how you do it first. First step is getting your way back to public consciousness. Second step is becoming a big star in your own right. So don't be surprised if you see that Sita comes out with her own single and album. And y'all laughing now, but oh wait, y'all laughing now, but watch until Sita go motherfucking #1 on the charts. Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh my god.
Who? Olivia Rodrigo. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm telling y'all, so she's gonna get that #1. It's gonna be like Black Mirror. She's gonna get that shit. Then her album's gonna come out. It's gonna go #1. They're gonna say whoever got her album, once you listen to it, it's some shit where you're like, ooh. And then you start like doing all of this shit, and next thing you know, you are a sentient AI form too. And that is what's going to happen to Sita. Anyways, back to this. So Sita began to talk
You
to
do know Sita is a person, and she's in the other room.
When you say person.
Because you've had this theory about Sita for the last few episodes, and I don't. It's a woman. It's
How do you know it's a
in
woman?
Green suit.
How do you know it's the woman in a green suit?
Because Sita has her own after show on BET.com. I don't even know why I said anything. I'm just gonna go over here.
I think this will be a good place to cut this. All right, so we had a little moment there, but you see, we are back. I learned a few things, and I feel like I'm a better person because of it.
So, Burpin' ass Shamari was in there basically hating everything. She hated the wardrobe. They had them in there looking like superheroes. They looked a mess. And they did. They did look a mess. And my thing is, I really want to know what like the little gay designer from last week or a few weeks ago is saying as they're watching them. Literally, Shamari was in her bed like crying on the phone to the great god Ronnie DeVoe. He just probably somewhere being legendary. And then like they have to have this whole moment. And then does the gay like tweet like, "Ooh, I just tweeted my brand last week."
Oh my god!
I just have questions for Coco's son.
Oh my gosh, y'all. If anybody has his information, tell that nigga to DM us because I have questions as well.
I just didn't understand it. It was not cohesive. It was not cute. And it looked like, and if in his defense, he probably was billed for like 9 girls anyway. So like he probably thought some of you heifers would be in the back. Y'all was the heifers that was going to be in the back. So it's just, it was a mess.
Oh my gosh.
What else happened? Yeah, she told Ronnie. Everybody was looking at the venue. The venue was like, it's okay. Like everybody had just notes on everything, and it was just like, this is literally tomorrow, and you hoes are still having these notes. Like, not good.
Yeah, it gave me definitely like they needed drama until the last moment, which I'm not knocking them for that. I understand that's what a lot of people, me included, come for. So I thank the producers for manufacturing that, but it definitely just gave.
Act the fool, girl. I'm here. Act the fool.
One thing I want to say about Kiely. Okay.
What you want to say about Kiely?
It's so interesting for a bitch that was supposed to be creative director that ain't shit been creative directed this whole time. Because I'm like, okay, so your original job was to be a creative director. So, like, why was there no... The only thing it seemed like you did as creative director was book a venue. Because... And that seemed like that had to... I was about to say, that seemed like that had to come through EBT. Because it didn't... Nothing was together. There was what was your actual... I want to know, Kiely, from me to you, what was your actual plan for creative direction? Kind of like Aubrey did her little presentation where we all was going to be in white. It looked like a Danity Kane show, but it was together and had a presentation to it. So that was my thing about Kiely, because we get down to crunch time, y'all still ain't had nothing. I was looking at Kiely the whole episode like, this wasn't the show booking? Wasn't the show job?
Not you get down to crunch time and you ain't had nothing. But yeah, so then we make it on to, what are we at, final rehearsal now?
Yeah. No.
So
yeah. Sorry.
Now you good. that led us into the actual performance, which was really cute. And it came off so well. What did you think about it? I loved it. I thought that they did that tone.
I think the opposite of what you think. So you go ahead and you get your feelings out after this commercial break, and we will give y'all what y'all came for. Let's talk about the things. Three, two, one, clap. I forgot I was even working. Okay, so we are back.
I forgot to clap at the right time, but it's okay. So we are back with the tea. You know, we had to start it off with a little bit of shade because apparently this nigga Chris over here does not agree with me that the last part of this episode was an amazing testament to women coming together for a common cause and sharing their art with the world. So, with that being said, why did you hate it?
Bullshit, Vivian. Bullshit.
Bullshit, Vivian. And I know exactly. But I've seen shit.
Vivian who? From Fresh Prince?
Vivian.
Are you Uncle Phil?
Vivian from Failed Winners. Beep. Vivian from UK Winner. Beep.
Oh, hell no. I know you old, but did you have a stroke? Did she have a stroke? No.
Anyway, we're talking about encore. We're not talking about right that. Why did I say that backwards? You got me speaking like Fantasia. Anyways, so I'll just go first then if that's the case. I feel like the performance was really cute. I love the selection of songs. I really appreciated actually being able to hear the songs. As you guys know, we have been complaining about that the whole season long, that we could not hear these songs. And to be able to finally hear them, I do appreciate that. The stage and everything around it, it was slightly threadbare, but you know, that's fine. Everybody doesn't have to have a huge ass box that displays you from different angles on all 6 sides. That's okay. For what we saw, I thought that they did a really good job. I thought that they all looked good. I thought they sounded good for the most part. Kiely was giving me a little this here and there, but you know what? I was okay with that as well. Yeah, I thought they hit their steps, and I thought that it was really cute how they all came together in the end. We saw 30 days of drama. It was like 30 days of night, but it was a performance that shined like the sun.
I just had to clean my reading glasses because this is about to get crazy. I did not
let me clean
see
mine while you do that.
I did not see the same performance that you saw. I first of all did not like. I don't like the group of 4. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the twins have to stand in the middle, and all performance it was just like the twins featuring Shamari and Pam and who else? Kiely. Why do I keep forgetting Kiely joined the group? Well, T. First of all, I did not like that they were lip syncing. I did not like that we've waited all this time for y'all to have all these vocal exercise and everybody was talking. If y'all was gonna lip sync, why did Irish and Misha not need parts? Because y'all could have just.
Oh my God.
All the auto-tune that's on this album, all the vocal restructuring that's on this album is low-key to me kind of ridiculous for you to call yourself this amazing producer, Felisha Fallon. Like, y'all were acting like y'all were about to put out the next big thing, and y'all put out a bunch of leftover Chris Brown tracks that sound all similar because the beat doesn't give me...
leftover Chris Brown can still be cute.
But it's not girl group. It's not original. It's not nothing that you are not gonna play this album after this little stint.
You're just waiting because I'm listening. I'm listening to it as soon as we stop this.
You're playing 2 songs out that entire album. And if you really listen,
maybe I'll listen to it on live.
And let's break it down. Like Skeletons. Skeletons to me is the best song on the album, but it sounds like a leftover Danity Kane track. I would love to hear Aubrey on that. I would love to hear a lady like Nivea on that. It's the problem is you're left with the blandest group of singers you can muster in a girl group challenge. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be Michelle on this. You have gained 2 of the girls in Cherish that never had a solo part. You gained Shamari from Blaque, who sounded winded, and you gained Pam whenever Pam felt like coming in and out of the scene. And then you gained Kiely, who sounded like Candy giving you what's Candy shit? Every man wants a woman. No, she was giving me. No, she was giving me every man wants a woman. Like,
not every man wants a woman.
It was like tied through and delayed. Then y'all came in on a gospel song, and then Pam was singing, and then you came in and lip sang and tried to. It was like, why did you come on in the last 3 seconds of the song? It's just the decisions that were made didn't seem like the decisions that y'all were giving us in the studio. Furthermore, it's sad that the versions that we got in the studio were much better than what you hear on the album. And I don't care what anybody say. The version with Aubrey, Nivea, everybody on Skeletons, the first version we heard when we came on this bitch and was like, oh, they is legit, like this could be a group. It was the same thing as Danity Kane. It was like, that was good, but it doesn't sound as pure and new and original like it does now. That's my thought on like the performance aspect of what happened at the end. So go ahead.
You sound like that person who would see a video of the most amazing thing ever that your eyes can like see, and you would notice about that video that the smoke detector is going off.
Because why is your smoke detector going off? We have set up to do a video. Why is the smoke detector going off? Why are y'all lip syncing at a final performance if y'all are in front of people? Why can I clearly tell that y'all are lip syncing? Why are y'all like not in? And the dance moves. So then look at the set list. The set list. Ricky Angelo, you are not going to tell me that it was a smart idea to put a gospel song right before a pussy popping on the floor song where they literally were on the floor rubbing their pussies like they were at a Jamaican dance party. Like, moms. I'm just saying. We're not going to sit here and act like they did something amazing. I'm sorry. In my opinion. Only my opinion. I don't know what happened that time.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
To let all of you bitches learn, is it my turn to let all you bitches understand the facts of the situation at hand? I'm about to let you know why these girls deserve to be on the show, why they deserve to make it blow, deserve to make it hot, deserve to get the spot, deserve for the 4 or 5 of them to make it to the top. Oh, that was kind of cute. That was kind of cute. Don't act like it wasn't. Don't act like it wasn't cute. And that right there was straight off the dome. Motherfucker, understand. That's why I'm known for. Because you gotta understand. That's why I'm, you know what, it was good at first. And we were just gonna And to continue my motherfucking rebuttal, I think that all of what you said was some bullshit. I'm just like,
what you said was some bullshit.
You know, in all actuality, I do think you made some solid points. I do agree with a couple of them. But at the end of the day, different strokes for different folks. Some people like missionaries. Some people like doggy style. Some people like it like... Some people like it like... And you know what? That is fine because I do not agree with that. I think that the performance was great. I think that the songs were great. I thought that we were both going to listen to the album together. So, if you have another opinion that's based on things that you heard off the album, that is fine. And maybe I might be swayed onto your side if I actually listen to the album that I thought we were going to listen to together.
Mimi, let's get your facts together before you want to breathe. I haven't listened to the album. I've listened to the showcase multiple times and Skeletons.
So where are you hearing all these hidden breath vocals and all of that? You was
listen to the clip. Listen, my Skeletons to my cousin, my cousin. No shade. I think the girls are lovely. I think they all gave Ariani. They gave Arianka. I think they're the greatest girl group to ever exist. And I think that...
Even more greater than the Pussycat Dolls?
The Pussycat Dolls could never put together such a showcase. Or would never.
I know you're not saying they're better than Buttercream.
I mean, changing faces did better work than that. I mean, we can start naming girls that have fell off.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Electric Red.
Let's wrap up the season. So we're at the finale. We're at the end. What did you think of the entire encore experience? EBT presents the encore experience, presented by also Carlos King.
I thought you were about to say presented by Allstate for some reason.
I should have. I couldn't think of nothing else.
That's okay. The season as a whole, I think it was cool. I mean, I thought that they did a good job of what the concept of the show was. I wasn't expecting it to be, anything other than what it ended up being. And I think that's what helped me. I, as our queen, Gabby Hanna, said, kept my expectations low. So, with that being said, I felt like it had a good amount of production into it, but as we get older, you understand that that's kind of what they do. When we were younger, I'm sure you believe that Flavor of Love was real and all that shit was real. But as you get older, you realize, damn, that shit was all fake. So looking at it that way and being an older adult watching these similar types of programming and stuff, I'm seeing like, oh, this is where this was put in. Of course they had to edit it this way. Of course you need a fight every episode, so you got to edit it so you got that one fight every episode to keep people into it. But at the same time, you do want to showcase the work that you're putting involved and showing people that aspect of it too, so that it can hopefully be something well balanced enough to get a season 2. So I thought in that regards, I think that they can at least secure a season 2. I mean, it trended pretty much every night it came on. It had the gays, which, we're always first with everything. So if we're able to get it to a season 2, I think it can become even more mainstream. I think they can get a new crop of girls because it gives me that type to where they can, bring some of the same people, but also some new ones. And, do the same thing. Make lightning strike twice.
Yes, lightning should have struck.
Oh.
My final wrap up of the season. Listen, here's the thing. I think that this was a cute waste of time. I think that the girls that were there at the final definitely deserve to be there in that situation. To Aubrey, to Nivea, to Irish, to Cherish. Beep. From Aubrey to Nivea to Irish to Misha. Great job. I think that you all are the true winners of this season. Because it just wouldn't have meshed the way that the season went. Like you said, it was too much production going on. That was too much mess for y'all to even focus on the music. And I felt like what we hear is okay or good to certain standards because it's the twins sound good together. They sound good with Shamari. They sound good with Kiely. Like that, it just, y'all were left with whatever y'all were left with. Y'all made it work. Mm-hmm. So on that regard, I do fucks with that. Next season, 3 things. If you get a season 2, make it males. Make it men. I want to see some of the niggas from Day 26, somebody from 112. I need,
I can see
let's
that.
go get Casey and JoJo. Like, let's see it with men. Like, because I feel like the men I don't want to say be more focused on the music, but they going to fight just as hard as the women. But I feel like it might come out as a better product because we see men in groups as ensembles. And I just want to make a small point.
To see Print?
No, big point. No. Carlos King is great at bringing out a stereotype in a reality show. And I think that is proven through this as far as, like, the girl groups. Like, the stereotype was proven true. Like, it was broken with them actually being able to put out something, which was great. Mm-hmm. But I want it to be somewhere where, whether it's harmony or not, they can make a product. So I'm proposing the second thing for season 2, or if y'all get a season 2, compilation album. Stop putting everybody on the same song. Like, it should be where everybody has at least one song where they vibe with somebody else. R&B diva style. Go back to R&B diva style. Because forcing 9 girls to be in a girl group was not the best idea. It's just not the best idea. And
Because that could be shade in itself in a concept and a source of conflict. If, like, you have it be to where everybody is on different tracks on the album, but depending on who you vibe with, the music that y'all come up with together, because some people are naturally going to want to make more music with other people. And especially if you get, like, that person who's featured on, like, a lot of tracks just because, like, they're getting shit done and, like, they're working with a lot of people, you know, that could turn into some shit on its own. So I could see that be a little cute concept. Let me find out.
Like,
Chris,
hire us is number 3. Like, hire us, Freeish the producers. We will come. We will produce your Drag Race you listening. Okay, Survivor, all you girls. We does this in our heads to each other all the time. Okay, we are producers. Okay, like Candy Muse said. I produce. No, but for real, it was a great show. I think that y'all, like, it's a blessing that EBT was even behind y'all for 10 episodes. They made sure that after the 3rd episode, they cared, so they started putting out promo. This is going to go with the ending, so I'll just leave this in and you can finish it off. Frank Gasson made a point about June's Diary not getting its tease from EBT, and that's why they fell off. 2 things there. One, okay, if music exists, y'all could have made more.
Yeah, I feel like if that's the case, you can't really put so much of that fault on BET. I mean, contracts only last for so long. June's Diary was what, like 2016, 2017? That can't be something that they're still in. If it is, I'm sorry about that. Even if it is, even if they are still under that, I don't see that being a reason why they're not able to just put out music. At this point, we know how to put out music. All you do is you write the shit, record it, get it down into an MP3, upload that bitch to TuneCore, there you go. So it's no reason to me why they wouldn't be able to just be able to do that on their own and why they would need BET for that specifically. So I feel like Frank Gasson was just trying to get a little clout real quick. He was just trying to get his little, you know, moment on the blogs for the day and shit. But nah. And ain't June's Diary supposed to be coming out with some shit soon anyway?
I don't care about June's Diary. I'm not going to care about these girls. I think that this is going to work more because, like you said, if they cycle in more girls and create more, like, albums and y'all go compilation, that's a much better idea than trying to, like, put a girl group together. It's almost like X Factor or Idol, or those things don't really work when you talk about groups because it can only happen so often. You only have one Fifth Harmony. You only have one Direction. You only have, you know, certain 5 Seconds of Summer where that made it sense. And then they broke up anyway. So I think that, like, I don't know necessarily this experiment needs to happen again. Maybe come up with something like a compilation album. Have guys and girls. Let's have a mixed tag group like Wrestling in the 90s. Like, that would be kind of cute if, like, Shamari and the twins and Kiely came back, and then they added, like, 5 guys. Like, Ronnie DeVoe comes, you get somebody from 112, get somebody from Day 26, and then, you know, run them together. Free ideas, girls. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, we're over our runtime, so I'm not giving any of my free ideas. If you guys want to hear any more of what I think and even more about what he thinks, then you need to make sure that you check us out because we might be giving more of our opinions somewhere where you can view. I don't know why I thought of that Angel episode of Room with a View, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
Why can't I stay? Oh, wait, that's the wrong episode.
Wrong season, wrong whole part of the show.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
I love you.
And that's why I love you. That's why you're beautiful. That's what I gave me.
Oh, you see, he doesn't love me. What a horrible friend. Goodbye.
I said I loved you. I just sang to you. Can we end the show? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening.
We passed our run time.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe on Patreon if you're still listening to this. On YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. And I'll leave the note for the girls this week. Do better. No, I'm just playing. In a world
And I'll leave the other note. You guys were still cute, and I'm ready for season 2.
We'll see y'all season 2 if it happens. Bye.
Have a good time.